Good morning and welcome to my kitchen. We have a lot to do today. I am going to be doing some meal prep because we are going on a trip next week to Florida to get some sunshine and see some friends. And we are going to be flying back in the late afternoon, early evening. And I know when we get back, we're going to be starving after traveling with our daughter. So I'm gonna prep something to put in the freezer that we can pull out and just cook really fast when we get home. And then I have some other, items I wanna do in the kitchen. I gotta strain some bone broth. All right, so my daughter woke up from her nap and she's sitting on the counter eating a meat stick right now, right? And we're gonna try to get through this food prep as quick as possible. I'm gonna make myself a snack, some bone broth hot chocolate, and then we're just gonna get right into it. We're making that freezer meal. We are gonna be prepping some other kitchen items, but I'm really hoping to spend about an hour in here and potentially also get some dinner made. That would be great. So we'll see what we get to, right? Right, she said. I hope that you're taking care of yourself this winter. I know this time of year can be really hard, and so make sure that you are getting outside, caring for yourself so you can pour into your family. For me, reading my Bible, spending a lot of time with God, a lot as a mom, as much as you can. And in the little moments, just thinking about him and calling upon him. So that is really helpful. And getting good sleep has also been extremely helpful. I can't always control what's going to happen with my girl in the middle of the night, but at least getting to bed early sets me up for a better night of sleep. So let's go ahead and do some cooking together. This is like the perfect pick-me-up. Raw milk, bone broth, cocoa, maple syrup. Got the potatoes, ground venison. We've got some yogurt, basically just some long fermented milk. I just found a bunch of basil. So I'm throwing a bunch of frozen basil in here. Yeah, like a lot. Okay, yum. It's almost like a really thick stew. I don't even know, but I know it's gonna be delicious. I was debating adding broccoli in here too, but I'm just gonna leave it like this. Keep it simple and cover the top of it with cheese. Yummy. We love playing in the sink, right? Yes. Oh. So something I have kind of struggled with since becoming a mom is feeling like how do people get stuff done with still connecting with their children and giving them time and attention? Because I don't like the feeling of doing things and ignoring my child, because when I'm doing something, I'm like really thinking about it. And I notice I just like zone out a lot, and then I'm not like connecting with her for a long time period. It's not like, oh, I just got something done for 30 minutes or an hour. It's like I'm like checking in with her and checking on her, but I'm not connecting with her. And sometimes it can feel like, especially when I have things to do, the end of the day, I get to the end of the day and I'm like, I didn't even sit down and like really connect with her. So that is something I'm really struggling with in motherhood, and I feel very guilty about it. So I'm trying to work through that. Anywho, if you have advice or tip, or if it just gets easier to like multitask the later on in motherhood you get, or if you're like, yeah, just like you just can't connect all day long, which I know, but maybe some of you are a little bit more intentional with the time that you take to connect with your children, which is what I'm trying to do, right? We're trying to take intentional time to work and then intentional time to connect. I would love to hear your wisdom and advice, because half the time I feel like I just don't know. All right, I found some lamb in the freezer. So we are going to throw some lamb in the crock pot and we're gonna make some lamb stew. That's gonna be really yummy. I think I'm just gonna do carrots and potatoes with that. And then the freezer meal that I'm going to throw in the freezer, I decided I am going to put broccoli in it, but my daughter's playing in the sink and she's all wet, so I'm gonna have to go down and grab the broccoli afterwards. So we're gonna go ahead and strain the bone broth. We're gonna get the lamb, carrots, and potatoes and other herbs in the crock pot. We have to go soon. I think that's gonna be it for us. We got our freezer meal prepped and ready. It's gonna be so good. I need to make this on a regular basis. I think like just something about the homegrown tomatoes. The tomato sauce is unreal. Like in the wintertime, it just creates a whole new dimension to your food. And then, so we made our freezer meal. We have roasted beets that we're gonna have alongside our stew tonight. And we have the lamb stew, which is gonna be really yummy. And then we've got a scoop. So let's go. So I know it might look unappealing, but this right here is a powerhouse of a food. It is incredible what comes out of these bones when you make bone broth. You get collagen, which ends up turning into gelatin, and amino acids like glycine, which I've talked about before. It's such a key amino acid in our health, especially in our health when we are growing a baby or postpartum. And then we also get minerals like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, all the good stuff. So this right here, I consider to be peak nutrition for my family. Pepper, so we might throw this in with goodness on top of our broth. This is all fat, and it's really important to consume a good amount of fat for your diet alongside of your protein. It helps you digest it, and there are so many nutrients in the fat that your body needs. Healthy fats are crucial, and I will put some more information about healthy fats in the description below, and you can also join my email list. I'm going to be sending out some more nutrition-based emails with recipes, and broth is just the best. right, this is going to be so good. We are going to pour in our broth now, right in here. And then I think we're also going to do some split peas in there just to add a little something extra. I have them in my dry goods and I rarely use them. So this might be a great opportunity to use them. But it's going to be so good. We're heading out and this will be ready for dinner when we get home, which is the best thing ever. We can just eat dinner on time and it's already going to be ready. And I am going to try to submerge this block of lamb, but I'm breathing heavy because the thing of broth was so heavy to lift. You're not supposed to have that. Okay, we are headed out to go to the Children's Museum, right? And go have a great time. We have our dinner prepped. We have our freezer meal done for our trip next week, so I don't have to think about that or stress about that at all. We have a side of roasted beets to go with dinner. It was a great day, right? So I hope that you had fun in the kitchen with me. Hope this inspired you that you can do meal prep that is super quick, but also very nutritious for your family. Are you okay? I gotta go because my girl is getting upset, but we'll cook together again soon. Bye.